The logistics behind administering almost 6,000 vaccines is no easy feat, and many have been working behind the scenes to ensure the rollout of the first phase of the vaccine program is as safe and organized as possible. Staff across the public sector have been redeployed to do this, calling up to 700 people every day.
I think considering everything that we've done at quite a short notice, I think it's going extremely well. We have about 20 people making appointments. We also have amongst them a group of people which are reconfirming appointments. We're dealing with the very elderly, and it's very natural that some of them have to be reminded and reconfirmed. So everybody's working towards one goal. Let's get Operation Freedom underway and let's get Gibraltar up and running.
Now, the Chief Minister has warned that people really shouldn't miss their appointments, show up late for their appointments, that these are on a rolling basis and they're very tight scheduled. Have you had many issues with people not showing up?
We have had a few, but we do ring them. In some cases, unfortunately, they're unwell or they have forgotten, and then we're trying to accommodate them in the next availability.
And finally, we have heard of issues of people showing up for the vaccine without actually having an appointment, because they know obviously it's going on over here at the PCC. Have you been dealing with that?
Well, the over 70s, we then, rather than actually send them home and ring them, if for that particular day we've had cancellations, we will try and accommodate them. If we haven't had cancellations on that day, we will rebook them. We're bearing in mind that we are working under very strict regimes, that we have the number of vaccines we have for that day, and we cannot play around with figures. But we are working and we're getting there.
I'm a lab technician. I work in Westside School, and I was called last week to be redeployed for the vaccination program because they needed a lot of help. The task is huge. It isn't as simple as we thought, but we're getting through quite significant numbers daily. There are some people who are reluctant to have the vaccine, and others, who are jumping to the opportunity. Some of them, of the elderly, they need advice. They might need to speak to a doctor. Others need to speak to their children. They want reassurance from the children before we proceed with the bookings. But all in all, I think it's going very well.
Personally, I feel really honoured and really privileged to be a part of this because it's something that for the community. The coronavirus has been something major that has impacted our community and for over a year now, and now we're finally seeing the light. Now people are feeling hopeful that this is finally reaching its end.
And that's what we're all waiting for, the start of what will hopefully be the end of this pandemic.